Well, we're here on Park Lane in London. It's home to some of the world's finest hotels. I'm here to talk to InterContinental Hotels Group CEO Richard Solomons. We're going to talk to Richard a little bit about the InterContinental brand, where the company's going forward, and we're going to do it here in one of the hotel's top suites. Obviously, from a business travel perspective as well, Intercon's a great business travel brand, as Crown Plaza is as well. And how do you see Intercon going forward? Would you like to build the collection up quite quickly, or is it more of a very careful about what deals you're doing with the brand?
Yeah, well, as you say, great business brands. In fact, they both recently won a series of awards, which we like. We tell ourselves how good we are. It's quite nice when external people say the same. But yeah, InterContinental is the largest luxury brand in the world, and it's not all about being big, but actually it does reflect that it meets the needs of travellers around the world, not just business, but we're really growing fast, our resort business, particularly out in Asia, Greater China, but also other parts of Asia. So we have about 180 odd hotels open, about 50 or 60 in the pipeline, and I think that's a real good growth profile there for us. And as I say, I think the brand really delivers. You know, it is of its local market, but it delivers to this global traveller, and we talk about it being in the know, and it works well. So we're pleased, and the global luxury market does continue to grow. And I think for all the reasons we know, demographics, industrialisation of some of the eastern markets and so on, it's a ripe area for growth.
And your two youngest brands are gaining a lot of traction at the moment. Indigo continues to grow for you, and even you've just done a deal for the first even hotels outside the US, 10 to 15 or so coming down to Australia. But it's very exciting for those two brands, isn't it? It
is. And again, I think the industry, we have a lot of brands in the industry. You and I were talking about that earlier on. But a brand does have to stand for something. In a competitive world, there's a lot of hotels out there, there's a lot of new brands. There's intermediaries who want to stand between us and our guests, and therefore your brands have to truly stand for something. And so when we launch a brand, it's really carefully researched, it's really carefully piloted, and even we launched in the US, mid-market wellness, consumer satisfaction has been incredible. I mean, it's literally number one and number two in pretty much in every market. So now's the time. We've proven that point. We can launch it in Australia, we can grow it faster in the US. And as you say, Indigo, great growth profile. Hua Hotels in China, again, a different brand targeted to Chinese guests. That's really, really great acceptance from consumers. So these things do take time, but there comes a tipping point, and we're starting to see that on those brands.
Fantastic, great to hear, and thank you so much for your time today, Richard.
Pleasure.